At that point, she literally hugged me and was crying. She was so thankful that her landlord was taking care of that for her and doing it in a timely fashion and not billing her for it, right? So we're really trying to be responsible, socially responsible to our investors in the fact that we're taking.
Drew, let's talk about real estate from a moral perspective. Would you consider multifamily real estate a socially responsible investment?
Yeah, David, I would. The better answer is it can be, right? So the ethics conversation that surrounds real estate is complicated and there's a lot of different factors at play. The argument against it being socially responsible is that we're raising rents on tenants, which can push tenants out and, cause hardship for people. But the reality is that that's really an issue when the landlords aren't sort of doing their part of the deal and they're just not investing in the property and they're what we would call slumlords. In that sense, sure, it's not a socially responsible investment. But what I'd argue is that at Nighthawk, our strategy is much different. We're buying properties that are often tired, old, that need some investment of dollars and energy into them to make them better for the tenants. And that's what we do. We put millions of dollars into the interior of the units, the exterior of the units, to really make it a higher quality place to live. And I'll just give you a quick example. I was walking through one of our properties once, and we had just taken this property over. We were walking through the units, and a tenant came out and said something along the lines of, hey, my furnace is not working. I'd like to get it fixed. And I said, no problem. We'll take care of that for you. Put in a work order. And then she said, well, how much will that cost me? And I said, that's not your problem. We take care of this stuff for you. That's what we do. At that point, she literally hugged me and was crying. She was so thankful that her landlord was taking care of that for her and doing it in a timely fashion and not billing her for it, right? So we're really trying to be responsible, socially responsible to our investors in the fact that we're taking care of them and taking care of their property, their home. It's a huge responsibility we have, and we do take it really seriously. So for those reasons, I think real estate investing can and should be socially responsible, but it takes an operator that is committed to doing that. We've seen messages from tenants and seen stories like this happen many times throughout the years. We're really proud to run an organization that I believe is socially responsible in how we invest.
That's an awesome story, Drew. And thanks for sharing that. So that kind of wraps things up here. If you enjoyed this content, feel free to hit the subscribe and or follow button below in order to see more videos. Other than that, if you're interested in learning more by speaking to the Nighthawk team, you can always feel free to do that by visiting nighthawkequity.com/join. And we'd love the opportunity to speak with you. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.